Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Happy 2020 to everyone watching this video. I hope you all had a great start to your year. I always get so excited the first month of the year, especially being on YouTube, because we always have like so many new products and talking about favorites and just so many video ideas, and it's the time where everybody wants to get creative and just put out content, and I feel like this is my time, honestly. I feel like last year for me, I didn't really focus on creating beauty content on my main channel because for the biggest reason, I had a baby and I was just going through so many different changes in my life, and beauty has always been my main focus, whether it's YouTube, on Instagram, all of my social. This is where I basically started. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, wait, how long have I been on YouTube? I want to say maybe like 6 years ago. So I want to say I've been on YouTube for like a good minute. So this year, I really wanted to focus on creating real content for you guys. So whether that's makeup, fashion, everyday lifestyle, like just real relatable videos that you guys will actually enjoy. I feel like there's so many makeup channels on YouTube, and for me personally, like my life has completely changed after having a baby. So I really want to make this all about making your life easier and better and inspiring you guys. I'm super excited about 2020. I feel like it's going to be such a big year, personal wise, career wise, in every aspect. I just really want to work on myself and motivate you guys and inspire you guys to do the same. So here's the 2020. Cheers. Of course, still drinking my Diet Coke because, you know, I love Diet Coke. So getting into today's video, I haven't even told you guys what we're going to be talking about today. Today we have an exciting video. I really wanted to focus on one product, and that is foundation. Living in California for the past 3 years, my skin has definitely changed for the better, which I'm so happy about. I used to be so oily and I feel like not so much nowadays, but still, you know, I love my matte full coverage. So I have a lot of different options here. So we're just gonna get into it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This intro was a little bit long, but it's my first video of the year, so I wanted to like talk to you guys and tell you what's up and just, you know, I miss you guys. If you're excited for 2020 and you have any video ideas that you want me to film here on my main channel, please don't forget to please don't forget to leave them in the comments below. I always love reading your comments. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one that I wanted to talk about is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen Foundation, and I use the shade 128 Warm Nude. This is such a beautiful everyday foundation. It has a really nice natural finish. The coverage is amazing. You can build it up if you want that extra coverage, but it also just feels really lightweight on the skin, and it's super affordable. Like, you can find this at any drugstore, and what I love about it is that it lasts all day. It looks great in photos, and it's just a really nice foundation to have for an everyday wear. Even though this foundation has high SPF, I still recommend applying your SPF before you put on any makeup on your face. Like, it is a must-have. I never put on anything on my face before putting my full skincare routine, and that includes SPF. The next product that I wanted to talk about is the Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation, and I'm not gonna go too into details about this foundation because I think this has been a favorite for the past 4 years, but I quickly wanted to mention it because it's still a favorite to me. It has a really nice natural finish, and when you put it on, it just looks smooth. I feel like everyone I know has tried this foundation. This is my safe shade, so whenever I can't find anything that matches me and I'm not self-tan and I need something that's gonna look good on me, I always go for this foundation. It has a really nice finish. It covers beautiful. It looks so stunning in pictures. Like, oh, I love that foundation. It is so good, and it's like $5, which is insane. I actually like it even better than some of my high-end foundations. I'm not even kidding. So when it came to drugstore, these were my two standout foundations. I do want to test out more affordable foundations, so if you guys have any favorites, please let me know in the comments below. Moving on to the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. As soon as I tried this foundation, it quickly became my go-to just because it looked so pretty and soft, and it was just so easy to work with. I feel like even if you have oily skin, you can make this work if you set it with a nice translucent loose setting powder. I remember during my early stages of my pregnancy, I just did not want to put any effort into my makeup, but I still had a lot of things to get done. So this one and my It Cosmetics CC cream, I'll go into this one now since I just you know, do a quick jump into it. But they were my go-to just because they felt really lightweight and they were easy to work with, and I didn't have to put too much effort into, like, you know, contouring and concealing and doing all that extra stuff. These are perfect foundations for an everyday wear. And if you're wondering, my shade is 240 in the Fenty. The next product that I wanted to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Oil-Free Matte Poreless Finish Full Coverage Cream. And I would say this is more like a foundation because the coverage is insane. It has such a great coverage. It's going to work with your acne-prone skin. It's going to cover nicely. It's going to look beautiful. It comes in a lot of different shades. It also has high SPF, which is important to me. Like I said, I still wear SPF under my foundations, but if a foundation has SPF, it's always a plus. I actually just got a new one because, where is it? My last one, garbage, so you guys can see it. Look at that. My last one is completely done. This is the perfect CC cream. Before I tried this one, I hated CC creams because I can never find one that matches me. I can never find one that covered nicely. This one has coverage and it has a lot of benefits. So it has high SPF, it has anti-aging, and it has hydrating serum in it. So it has a ton of benefits. It's also not super matte. It has a really nice natural soft matte finish. So that's why it makes it perfect for an everyday wear. So don't be scared when you really like matte, you know? Sometimes we think matte is like super dry and flat and like, you know what I mean? That's not. It's like the complete opposite. Such a beautiful product for an everyday wear. I really appreciate the fact that this has the expiration date on top. Like, can we get this on all of our foundations? Because sometimes, you know, you just don't touch a product for a while and you're like, wait, how long has this been here? Like, should I trash it? So yeah, we need expiration dates on all the foundations. I had to go to Sephora the other day and pick up all my favorite foundations in a neutral undertone. And let me tell you, I was in Sephora for quite a bit because I wanted to find my perfect match. So I was just like swatching, and like I went with no makeup, so I looked a hot mess. You know when you go with no makeup into Sephora and they kind of like underestimate what you can do with your face? That was kind of one of those moments. Although I met a really nice girl that worked at Sephora and she was like, wait, I watch your videos. And I was like, hey girl. She was so helpful. She actually matched me to the one that I'm wearing right now, which is this Lancome. Can't really talk about it because I just started using it, but it's what I'm wearing on my face right now, if you're wondering. Moving on to the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I'm currently using this one in 3-in-1. I was using 3W1, but it just looks so orange on my face. And I was like, wait, what is going on? And then I realized that I needed my winter shade. So I ended up going with this one, and it just, oh my God, I love this product so much. So about a year ago, I was obsessed with the matte formula because I was looking for full coverage. I was looking for something that was gonna work with my oily skin. And then my skin stopped being super oily. So I wanted something a little bit more hydrating and glowy and natural looking. So I ended up going to this one. And this is gorgeous. It has beautiful coverage. It looks great in pictures as well. Not only that, but it's a buildable foundation. It works with all skin types. So even if you have oily skin and you want something that's a little bit more radiant and glowy, but it's not gonna make you oily and look greasy, try this one. I promise you it's not gonna let you down. All you have to do is set your T-zone with a nice translucent powder as well. And I feel like you can make it work. It just looks so gorgeous. You know when you see someone and their skin is like beaming and you're like, what are you wearing? Like that is the reaction you're gonna get for that foundation. Moving on to another holy grail. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I mean, this is bae right here. I couldn't make this video without mentioning this one because I have been so loyal to it, and I actually just repurchased it. And I need to go back and get another color because Stromboli just looks a little bit too warm and dark for me right now. And I was like, yeah, I need another shade. This foundation is bomb. It has great coverage, a natural radiant finish. It's not too glowy. It's not dewy at all whatsoever. And now they made it into the mini size, which I'm just like, oh, dying over it. It's just so cute. Can we have a mini size for all the foundations in the market right now? Because that would be amazing. And it just makes it so easy for you to apply. You can go ahead and just dab it on, and you're good to go. Not really, but you know, you can good to go and get the work on. It works during any season, winter, summer, fall, spring. I can use this foundation all year round, and it just works for me. So another great foundation that I would highly recommend. And they also have so many great shades in their line, especially if you have warm olive undertones. Try NARS foundations. They always kill it with the warm undertones. Moving on to the Moving on to the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15. This is such a beautiful foundation. It gives you a really nice, natural, soft matte finish. Whenever I wear this foundation, I do have to set it. But I mean, like, for the most part, I'm always setting my foundation. I honestly can't remember the last time I wore a foundation and I didn't set it. It's just part of my routine, you know what I mean? So a really great foundation, and they also have a really good shade range. Hold on, let me get the door. Back to foundations. Where were we? I don't know where we left off, to be honest, so I'm just gonna go into the Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I do feel like you have to build this foundation up if you're looking for more of a full coverage. Really just like dab it on over my face, blend it out. If I need a little bit more, I'll go in and like dot it on. But it's such a great packaging. I really want more foundations to have this type of packaging just because it makes it easy for you to apply. This is another foundation that can work for an everyday natural look, but if you also wanted to do a super glam, heavy duty look, you can do that with that one as well. Moving on to some full coverage foundations. I have two to show you guys today. And then I have a powder foundation, and then we're completely done. So this is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. If you are looking for something super full coverage, heavy duty, it's going to last all day, not going to move, not gonna get oily, definitely give this one a try, because when it comes to coverage, this has no competition. It's flawless, like you cannot see any imperfections. The last liquid foundation that I'm gonna mention today is by Estee Lauder. This is an OG favorite. If you've been around for a while, or if you've been into makeup for a bit, you know that everybody loves this foundation for one reason, is for weddings. Literally, this is the perfect wedding foundation because it photographs perfectly. It looks absolutely beautiful for a long time, and they have so many shades in this collection. This is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I am using the shade 2W1. I love this, especially if I'm going out to an event. I know I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures. I want something that's going to last all day, and it's going to match me perfectly. I always go for that foundation. Every time I pick up this foundation, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order the pump. Finishes the foundation, never orders the pump. So I need to order some pumps. I love this so much. I always repurchase it every year because I always get a really good use out of it. But an OG favorite that I still continue to repurchase for one main reason: for pictures. This was a new discovery for me in 2019. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation, and my shade is Y315. I got such a good use out of this foundation. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a dent in the middle there. And when it comes to powder foundations, I was so terrified because I always felt like I wouldn't find the right one for my skin, and I never wanted to look powdery. But this foundation, you guys, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's a great product to use on a day-to-day basis because it has great coverage, it looks natural, it's easy to work with, it looks gorgeous on the skin. You can build it up if you wanted to, and I like to apply it with the sponge that it comes with. I feel like you're gonna get the most out of this product if you use the sponge. So for me personally, this was probably top 2 foundations of 2019 because I used it a lot. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe found some new foundations you wanna try out. Let me know if you have any favorites in the comments below that I haven't tried and maybe I should look into. Always love discovering new products. And with that being said, I'll see you all in my next one very soon. Bye.